Hello and welcome to episode 480 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice. It's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. If you're new around here, my name is James Dewell. I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me it comes in two parts. We start with having a clear sales message. People have got to understand exactly what it is that you're offering to them. Sounds flippant, but if you ever face that problem, you know how important that is. And then secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. In today's episode, we're talking about why your conversations go nowhere, why your selling conversations go nowhere. And by nowhere, I mean you don't actually end up selling to the people. There's a couple of reasons for this. The main one, though, the paramount reason, is you probably don't ask for the business. You don't ask for the business. And you have to ask. If you don't ask for the business, people presume a couple of negative things. Either you're too arrogant and you don't need them, or you lack confidence, you don't believe in your offering. Asking for the business is as simple as saying, James, I understand the problem that you've got, blah, blah, blah. I'm really confident we can help you. We've helped people like you before. How does that sound to you? Is it something that you'd like to talk with us about solving for you? Would you like to go ahead? It doesn't have to be difficult, the language that you use. But you do have to make it clear that you want to work with somebody. Otherwise, that's going to kill things off. So not asking for the business is one of the first things that make your sales conversations go nowhere. The second one is not talking about the price. To not verbalizing the price. If I have a call with you and you go, oh, that's great. Yeah. Just send me a proposal, James. Yeah, no problem at all. There we go. I'll spend ages putting a proposal together. I'll send it across to you. You'll completely ignore all of the writing. Just look to the bottom right, how much I'm going to charge you, and then you'll judge it as expensive or cheap accordingly. And most people find things expensive because they're out of context. So when you're in conversation with somebody, verbalize the price where you can, if you can. It's important, even if it's just a ballpark, excuse me, because it allows you to defend the price and tackle anything head on. If you don't talk about the price and hide behind an email, hide behind a proposal because you're a bit nervous to talk about the price, that's also going to help your conversations to go nowhere, and it's going to cost you the business. So those are the two reasons why well, there's a few more than that, but those are two reasons we're going to talk about today for why your sales conversations might not be going anywhere. The first one is you're not talking about the price. The second one is you're not asking for the business. Sounds really basic and obvious, but of course, it takes a bit of confidence and a bit of strength to be able to do those things in conversation. Sales doesn't come easy to most people. I get that, but if you don't do either or both those things, you're just setting yourself up to fail, ultimately. Right, that's it for this quasi-telling off edition of the Daily Sales Message Podcast. Tomorrow in episode 481, we're talking about something which I call the nice-to-have objection. The nice-to-have objection where people say, hey, that's really great, but they don't actually buy it, they don't want it. We'll talk about that and perhaps how we can deal with that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, leave a comment wherever you're listening or watching the podcast. It just helps us to reach more people. Thank you for your time and attention. I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.